On a small icy moon 65 light years from Sol, a reconnaissance vehicle pushed on along a straight line west. Away from the humble comforts of the Diamondback-class explorer ship Finch, Commander Obarus was finding conditions challenging. The chance to draw new maps made him feel alive, but the world around him was pristine and lifeless. So this is extremely perilous terrain. You can see we've taken some damage. We're down to 66% hull strength. So when I actually get a little further, I'm going to do a repair on the SRV. And I have some materials to strengthen the hull. Level 1 repair is so cheap. 2 iron and 1 nickel. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Because you never know when you're going to fall off something steep. And I wanted to show you as well, we've got this ridge here that has just come into view as we came over the crest. Just thinking about the geology of this area, it definitely seems to be an area that is well affected by tectonic forces. You can see our fairly straight line across the landscape there. And we've got this hilly ridge to the north with these limbs coming out. And then we do appear to be in sunlight again here. Looks like we got a vulture overflying. My radar started buzzing and then I saw him. I wonder where he's going. I've got a viper now. Flying 2.7 kilometers ahead. That's kind of nice. So he's going west to east. Next time somebody flies over, I'm going to see if they follow the same course. Where could they be going? Okay, something just showed up on the radar again, but I don't have a new contact. It's quite a strong signal. I'm pretty much ready to go again, so I might just start driving. I've got a pretty good spreadsheet for recording my distances now, and I checked the odometer, and the odometer said we travelled 9 kilometers when latitude and longitude data said 8.1, so it seems that it's actually not too bad at all. I mean, it might be rounding, in which case it could be dead on. We've come right to the very bottom of this limb that I showed you a short time ago. Oh, and I can actually see something on the radar right here. Oh gosh, look at that. You can actually see the main planet there. It's the first sight I've had of that. Wow, you see how much trouble we have on the terrain with traction here. This was not worth it. It's probably going to have like a load of nickel or something inside. It's these really steep ridges that give your traction some real trouble. Phosphorus? That's okay. Please don't fall so far away I can't get to it. Oh. Oh. We're going to end up going down this ridge, aren't we? Oh boy. Whee. Okay, we're back on 270 and we're on the right line of latitude as well. Perfect. Now we're tidally locked, so the planet there should remain in that same location as we move. We'll see whether it does. Well, I just passed through this rocky slight canyon area. You see all the little foothills there, and it just illustrates to me what a beast it is following a straight line across the landscape. Terrain is not always kind, even on a light, low G world such as this. So I definitely need to work on methods to follow a more convenient route and still use it to gather measurement data, because I used a lot of fuel and now you see this little gauge in the bottom right. My SRV just told me I'm on 25% fuel. That's fine because I've got lots of materials, so I need to probably look at the map, look at the terrain, and then come up with a heading that's going to be more useful, and then maybe keep measurements for each of the headings I go and then map those. So, taking a look at the planetary map, it still doesn't show much difference. It was the same position when I landed, so I'm wondering what the granularity on this is. I mean, it might be 1 degree, so it might be that when I cross that 1 degree, it'll put me just over here. Okay, I'm recalling the Diamondback because I'm going to actually finish this test and go to Zeta Leporis, which after a bit of Googling, turns out there's some very interesting features there, and I want to use that as a place to do the next stage of testing. Sometimes I wonder why my ship parks so far away. what we'll do is we'll stop by the Diamondback, get a little screeny, and then we'll say goodbye to LHS 371-8B, our first test site for planetary mapping. It's served us very well indeed. Hello, Finch. Smile. There you have it. There's a view of the route all the way back over Jorvik Fossa and the hills to the north where we travelled. You know what? That's looking north. I think the feature was actually way bigger than I was thinking. You can see that shadow moving down there, which might well be the feature that was on the map. And the direction I came from is that plane over there, and you can actually see the dip there. Oh right, and yeah, look right below us. A heavily shadowed section. And then if I'd have continued 270 degrees, it would have been this way, and you can actually see just all the dips the whole way across until the ground rises way over here. So this is the quick way of doing it in 2.5 kilometers a second now. And certainly this is further than I intended to go. This is actually the curvature of the moon, bringing everything into starlight now. So where we want to go to is Zeta Leporis. Let's feed this in here. Zeta Leporis. And you wait, guys. This is really worth the trip. It's a blue-white star, 116 light years. Let's get this show on the road. Next time we'll carry on field testing techniques for accurate mapping on an incredible moon in the Zeta Leporis system. If you're interested in mapping in Elite, GIS or cartography in general, please say hi in the comments. As ever, thanks for watching and keep exploring.